Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Ooh,
I am
great.
here today with Granny, the Swamp Witch, who you all have come here to see today to put together your Gris Gris for protection. Hi, Patty. Can everybody just give us a thumbs up or a hello to let us know that you are, you can see us and hear us all right? So,
Hello,
thank
hello.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, at least beautiful in Florida where I'm at. So um, I hope you all have a great time learning this protection Gris Gris, and I'm going to hand it over to Granny.
Well, hello, guys. Welcome in. We're going to have fun tonight making this protection Gris Gris. Let me know that y'all have your kits all ready in front of you and you're good to go, and we will start.
I know I'm good. I got everything all set up and ready. Char's ready, Patty's ready. So I would say that we are good to go. Michael,
Hey,
Mike,
Michael.
Pam, they're all good. Let's do it.
Okay. So, welcome all to How to Make a Protection Gris Gris. This is going to be a fun webinar. Now, if you were in here with the last one, you kind of already know how it's going to go, but we're still going to go over everything, okay? Woo, hold on. Ah, I just made the chat huge. I'm having technical difficulties today. I'm blaming Mercury. All right, so woo. Now, as you know, a Gris Gris is a constructed spiritual working. It's built with your focused intention and layered with a specific purpose. Today, we're working on one for protection. Now, they're traditionally kept, same place, in your pocket, tuck it in the boob purse. You can put it on a string, wear it around your neck. If you're building it for your car, you can tuck it in the center console and leave it there. Don't let people play with them. Same rules apply. You shouldn't let people know you have them either. This is personal, private magic. Now, unlike a lot of car decorations, these are meant to be worked with, maintained. You got to feed them regularly, and you have to be spiritually connected to it if you're working with it, carrying it, or putting it in your vehicle for protection, okay? Now, come on, scroll. In Louisiana folk magic traditions, the Gris Gris bags are often created for prosperity protection, love, luck, road opening, spiritual defense, etc. It's not just something that you own, it's something you actively work with, which means handling it on the regular, taking care of it, feeding it, maintaining it, making sure you don't accidentally wash it in your pocket. Don't ask me. I've done it. It happens. Okay. If you do that, you will need to make a new one. Now, few important things to remember. This is a folk magic practice, okay, and a spiritual practice. It's not financial, legal, or medical advice. My government required disclaimer. A Gris Gris is not a protection shortcut. Your protection work, when you're building this, it's supporting everything that you're already doing to protect yourself. It's one additional layer to keeping yourself safe. Your real world action still matters. You have to be aware, be alert, be careful, and maintain your other wards and pay attention to your spiritual and physical surroundings. Don't just think because you have it, you're going to automatically be safe. You still have to do the mundane things. This is not a fix all. Now, protection is more than keeping bad things away. It can also mean healthy boundaries, peace of mind, strength during difficult times, confidence and courage, spiritual resilience, and feeling safe and grounded. Whatever intent you're building into this today is what the intent it's going to carry is going to be, okay? Protection, it's not about living in fear. It's about creating a good, safe, and strong foundation from which you can move through life with confidence. Your protection Gris Gris is a tool to support your intentions. You carry it with you, hold it during prayer and meditation, speak your intentions into it, and refresh it periodically with your protections, oil, your incense, etc. As your circumstances change, so can your prayers and intentions, allowing your Gris Gris to continue supporting your spiritual practice. Now, magic works best when it's paired with effort and consistency. A lot of people forget about that. You can't just make it and forget it, or make it and think it's going to continue to work. Your intention matters more than perfection. Tonight's goal is to teach you how to properly construct the Gris Gris, why each component matters, how to activate and maintain it, how to build a working that feels personal and alive to you. I want you to make sure your Gris Gris kits have everything that's in there. You should have, in order, your black cotton cloth, okay? Your black cotton thread, your rue, your crushed bay leaf, your Spanish moss, your half dram of fiery wall of protection. This is your starter bottle. I do have more in my shop. And your incense stick that we're going to light to cleanse everything before we begin. So if you want, go ahead and light your incense and get it going. Let me know when y'all are ready. Okay, now, if you have read the little instruction sheet that came with it, you should know you can have a sigil that you drew that you can add into it, any small charms for protection that you have in have a little crystal for protection. I have a little chunk of obsidian, and a tag lock representing you. Okay. I cannot talk. Michael, yes, we use natural materials only because if something happens to your Gris Gris and you need to dispose of it, we do not want to burn polyester or any artificial material because it's bad for the environment and toxic fumes that could make you sick. This is why we work with cotton, silk, or wool only. Cotton holds up the best, honestly. It's also the most hyperallergenic. Wool irritates a lot of people, so we work with cotton because usually we keep it close to our body. Yeah. Moving on. Making the working personal, okay? One way we do this is to make it more connected to you by personal anchors, and these items are made or added in to strengthen the energetic link between the working, your intention, and your personal energy. The slide should show up in the video. I'm assuming Trish can answer that, I'm sure.
Yeah, you'll be able to see this in the replay.
Okay. See? Awesome.
And Shar just asked, what do you mean a token of you?
Piece of hair, fingernail, a little bit of spits, a drop of blood. Anything that is from you. I'm going to be chucking a piece of my hair in mine. Yeah, if you have one of your teeth, you can use that too. Because, you know, we're witches and we're weirdos and we hang on to strange things. You're welcome, Shar. Okay, now, just like with the last one, it is important that you do not overload the bag. You don't want it super stuffed because it's harder to shut, for one. And for two, it's going to make the bag wear through a lot faster. So do not overstuff it. Your bag should feel intentional, balanced, and focused with no clutter. Now, for stones, you can use black tourmaline, black obsidian, onyx, hematite, smoky quartz, jet, or any other stone that you have for protection. If you don't have a stone, you can also add a little piece of old red brick in there. If you have, don't use salt. You can use tiger's eye, yes. We don't use salt because what does salt do in a spell? It grounds the energy. Yes, it can be for protection if you lay it in the line around you because it grounds the energy coming in. But we don't want to put that in our spell, so we do not use salt. And another reminder, a few meaningful items carry more power than stuffing the bag full of random stuff. Black salt is still salt. No salt at all. Salt grounds energy, so we do not use salt in our work unless we're trying to lay a barrier around what we're working on. Yeah. Emily, you have your hand raised. Let's see. What you need? Oh, okay. I'm just double checking before we moved
Oopsie.
on. Okay, so preparing your workspace. You're going to take a moment. We already have our materials. Now get your mindset right. Ground and center yourself. You want your energy calm and balanced. So just take a minute to breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Out through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel your energy settle. Be calm. Everybody good? And the reason we're doing it this time and not the other, protection's a little more hinky than prosperity and money drawing. All right. So to start, and I'm going to aim this down here. Whoops. So y'all can watch. Can you see that okay?
Just down a little tad more.
Oh, let's see if I can get this to cooperate.
There you go.
It's going to stay. Better?
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. We have our incense. Just pass everything through your smoke. You're only cleaning away any energy that should not be there. We're doing just the packages on the herbs because it's excess energy that might have settled on the packages. We don't want to clean the energy of the herbs off. Don't forget your string. And your crystal. Your sigil, any charms that you have. Just cleanse everything really quick. Set your incense aside. Now, before we start putting things in, I want you to take a minute. Think about what it is you're trying to hide from. What does safety mean to you? What shape does your protection take? As in, do you visualize it as a bubble around yourself, shielding you from any harm? Do you see it as when you're driving down the road, being able to avoid accidents or harmful situations? Do you have a fear of weather or live in a place with bad weather and you want to make sure the weather doesn't get you? What is your protection? What form does it take? Okay? Once you have that totally fixed in your mind, get your cloth. I'm going to lay it out flat. This is your container and your skin for it. The reason we use black, because it's associated with camouflage, grounding energy, being hidden, and with protection. Our second layer is going to be our rue. Now, rue is one of the oldest and most respected protective herbs in all of folk traditions for centuries. It's traditionally associated with protection, uncrossing, warding, purification, breaking negativity. I've included it because it is a primary protective foundation used in our Gris Gris down here in Louisiana. So take your rue, put some in your hand. Doesn't have to be a lot because remember, we're not stuffing it full. You should have plenty of rue to make another one later if you need to. And you need to tell it its job, which is to build a strong foundation of protection for whatever your intent is. What are you protecting? For me, mine is going in my car because, as you know, a few months ago, my husband totaled our other car and damn near died. So this one's going in the car to join all the other protections I have put on the new car. When you feel it's ready, drop it out of your hand to the center of your bag. It should look about like that. No, you cannot. Especially with the way my husband drives. Oh my God. Now, our next layer is going to be the bay leaf. Bay is associated with victory, strength, and protection since ancient times. It's also for wisdom and good fortune. Now, if you are protected, that is good fortune. I cannot talk today. Good fortune. You don't need all of the bay. Pick out 2 or 3 pieces and keep the rest in your bag. So again, I sent y'all enough to make another one later. And again, tell it what its job is. Protection and avoidance of whatever. Mine is avoidance of accidents in my vehicle. Once you've done that, place it on top of the roux. Oops. Hold on. Where did I forgot to put the Spanish moss? Look at that. I'm missing a slide. Okay. Spanish moss we use here for camouflage, for hiding from people. It is also very protective in and of itself. This is why we're adding the Spanish moss. Could have sworn I had that slide in there. Head full of squirrels. Again, fish it out. You don't need all of it. You only need about a pinch of it because it is very poofy. Again, put it in your hand. Tell it its job. Again, mine is accident avoidance. Keep us hidden from the idiots out on the road who can't drive. Again, set it on top. Now, next step up is your tag lock, your sigils, your crystals, and your charms. So that little bit of you, when I said me, it's going to be a little bit of my hair. Comme ça. Because that is me. I am putting it there. My obsidian is to keep I'm putting it in here for me to keep my energy grounded in a crisis. So if something does happen on the road, I can keep my wits about me. What are you putting yours in there for? That is the intent you give your items. Place them right on top in the center. And the reason all of these little steps are important is because you are personalizing your Gris Gris to yourself. You are making sure that it is tied to you. It carries your energy. It carries your intent. This is not a generic charm that you buy in a store. This is something you are actually creating for yourself. Is everybody ready to move on to the next part? Okay, Joy, let me know when you're ready. Okay. Now, get your oil, your little fiery wall of protection. And this is made in the traditional way, just so y'all know. You're going to add a few drops to the top. This is going to help activate it. It is layering that protection into it and making the Gris Gris come alive. Keep pushing your intent in there of what you're trying to build this for, what you're going to protect yourself from in it. You want to focus on the protection flowing around you, your shield of protection forming around you. Visualize that shield fully and feel it take hold. You can quietly speak the intention over the top of it. It can be something as simple as, I am protected, nothing can harm me. My intuition will warn me if harm is near. Then, or whatever you'd like. Christine, you can use any protection oil. The reason I included the fiery wall of protection is because it is one of the strongest protection oils around if it is made with the traditional recipe, which mine is. But if you have Van oil, you can use that. It's more of a spiritual protection oil. Or if you have holy oil or frankincense, myrrh, copal, anything of that nature, you can use. You're welcome, Christine. Now, everybody ready to move on to closing this little creation of ours up? Thank you, Patty. I don't know about Beth's, but I think mine are pretty doggone good. I've got a lot of years of learning behind me. Also, Christine, you got a kit? If the oil wasn't in your kit, let me know and I can drop you some in the mail, okay? Okay. Well, if you decide you want to get a kit, I do have some left that you can order and then just rewatch the video after Trish posts it and build it then. All right, so moving on, let's close it up. We're going to gather our corners just like the last time. Pull them all up. Make sure you don't lose anything. Tuck the other little corners up that form. And we're going to make sure everything is centered down in the bottom. Once you have it, whoops, too high. Once you have it, it's like this. Hold the bottom with your non-dominant hand. With your dominant hand, you're going to give it 3 little twists clockwise. And pinch it with your fingers and hold it. I know it's kind of hard. You're going to get your string. You're going to wrap it around where you twisted. And we're going to start tying our knots. Okay? We do 3 knots. If I can get my string to cooperate here. Come on, you. just like if you were tying your shoe. And it's perfectly okay to use your mouth. All right, let me pick my camera back up so y'all can see better. All right, so tie your first knot. Wrap around. Wrap around. If I can get my hand to cooperate. Tie your second knot. Come on now. Snug it tight because you don't want anything squirting out of there. And then do your third knot. Make sure it's tight. When you're done, you should have a little bag like this. Now, on your strings that are extra, you can either trim them off or leave them long and attach you some charms here if you so choose. You can also add another string to it to wear it around your neck, to tuck it in the boob purse, keep it in your pocket, center console of your car, whatever. Do not let other people handle it. And yes, 3 is important. Down here we work in 3s, 3, 6, and 9. 3 is associated with reinforcement, completion, strengthening, and tension. So 3 twists and 3 knots. While you're sealing it, guys, focus on the intent of your working, stabilizing your energy, and locking in the purpose of your Gris Gris. You can quietly repeat your intention over it. You can think it in your mind. You can push that energy into it. Whatever you need to do. Once it's sealed, do not reopen it. If you do, you're going to have to start from scratch rebuilding it. Now, to keep it working, you have to maintain it, feed it, reconnect with it over time. So if you have it in your center console of your car or in the center of your house because it's one you made for protecting your home, you'll have to handle it at least once a month. Take it, hold it, recharge it with your energy or other types of energy. Add your oil, a drop or two of oil to it, weekly, monthly, or as needed. You can hold it during your prayer, your meditation, your intention work. Keep it somewhere private. If you're carrying it on you, keep it somewhere private when you don't have it on you. So nobody else can handle it or fool with it. A lot of people will put it near magnets, Tesla balls, or plasma globes. You can put it on the windowsill to catch the moonlight. If you're doing protection workings for yourself, you can put it near the protection working. Blowing on it will recharge it. While you're breathing on it, you're putting that intent out there because you are literally giving your life's breath to it to feed it more life. So yes, blowing on it will work. Now, again, the traditional warnings. Don't let others handle it. Don't show it to people. You have to, excuse me, blah, blah. You have to keep your work personal and intentional. And the privacy helps you to preserve the focus of it and the strength of the work. Plus, if other people handle it, they'll be like, oh, this is crap. They're putting negative energy on it. You don't want negative energy on it. Keep it somewhere safe. Okay? Do we have any questions?
So Mike had asked if he can keep 2 different Gris Gris in one pocket, like maybe his money one and his protection one.
Yeah, you could put your money one and your protection one in the same place. But if you are doing two entirely different types of energy, things that don't mesh together well, don't put them in the same pocket. Protection one can go right in the middle or on the other side, depending on the type of undergarment you wear. You can put them in two different pockets, whole lot of different places. And see, I still have mine right now. Whoop, let go. Currently, my money Gris Gris is in my money bowl recharging. Because the way I have my money bowl set up, it's got magnets in it as well. Plus, it gets fed money honey. Blah, blah, I cannot talk today. Money honey almost every day, and worked with every day to keep bringing in money. That's what
So,
I should do. My next webinar should be on how to build a good money bowl.
yeah, that would be awesome. Patty says, my money Gris Gris, I keep it in a small plastic bag because of the oil that she uses weekly. Can she do the same with this one? Just keep it in a
Yes, you
little
can.
plastic.
You can keep it in a little plastic bag. It's a little plastic bag is not going to affect it working. It absolutely will not. So yeah, if you need to keep it in a plastic bag, you can. If you have a little leather, the little leather bags that they sell that you can put different herbs and stuff in to keep on you to make sachets. If you have those, you can put it in there to keep the oil from getting to your skin. That's perfectly fine too.
Yeah, Joy, same with me. My money bowl really needs some attention. I really need to redo it and recharge it.
Wait until the first. It's Lamas. First harvest day. We want to harvest our money. So work on it on Lamas. Tap into that energy for it. So mine's just simple. It's just a simple little bowl, soapstone bowl. I've got my spicy glass in there, of course. My magnets, I've got bills. I found an actual shilling my granddaddy gave me. I forgot about that's made of actual silver. It's in there. My green rice, honeysuckle, a couple of other herbs, and the money honey, and I just feed it regular. That's the main thing with any kind of work you do that needs to be maintained. You have to be regular with it. If you just leave it to sit, it's not going to do anything. It'll go dead, and then you'll have to start from scratch.
Yeah, that's what I need to do, Shar. I need to clean mine out and kind of give it a good refresh. I'm gonna put my Gris Gris in there. I think I'm gonna do that too, is I have my money bowl separate from my Gris Gris, but I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put mine in there.
But yeah,
Give
if
it a
you're
good
working your money bowl regular, pop your Gris Gris in there when you're not handling it or not working with it, and it'll recharge in your money bowl.
Patty wants a money bowl webinar.
Okay, so the next one will be a money bowl then. I'll have to make kits. But the good news is, y'all, we can make them the old-fashioned Southern way because I just got in a metric ton of Rosa Jericho. A whole ton of them. And they're not the big honking ones. They're the small ones that are perfect for small bowls like this.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah, I want a Rosa Jericho for that.
So, yeah, I can include that in there. If I include spicy glass, though, I'll have to go to my spicy glass hookup and get some more of that.
What is spicy glass?
Uranium glass.
Oh, okay.
You can use it because it emits energy because it's uranium. You can use it to kickstart or power spell work.
Oh, I need some of that.
And it's really good in a money bowl.
That's awesome. Yeah, Joy said she has a Rosa Jericho, but she did not know how to use it.
Oh, look, Rosa Jericho are so versatile. You can use them in your money bowl. You can use them in a protection working. You water them, you let them open. Okay. When it's open all the way, if it's something you want to protect, which can be your money too, You write it out on a petition. You can use, bay leaf, whatever. Put it in the center. Keep it open while you're working it. And then when you have everything where you need it to be, allow it to close so that it holds that energy there and keeps it steady and guarded and protected. If something happens to where like your money flow is slacking, water it, let it open, work it daily, keep it open until you have your money flow back up where you need it to be, and then allow it to close to protect it again.
Oh, I love
You
that.
can put people in there to protect them. You can also use them for baneful working. If you have somebody that's all up your butt, driving you nuts or causing you problems, put their name on a piece of brown paper bag. Put you some oil on it, appropriate to the situation. Like if you need them to shut up or go away, put an oil on there for it. Stick them in the center of that Rose of Jericho and let it close up around them. And it's basically warding them from messing with you.
Yeah. I was going to ask about that. If you would be willing to do, because, I think there's a lot of people in here who are newer witches, maybe, or just getting kind of started in their journey, but maybe something on baneful magic so they understand it, and just maybe a kit on some sort of baneful magic working, if you have something like that.
We can absolutely do that. Baneful magic has its place. Everybody thinks
I
it's
agree.
bad, but really it comes down to intention. Why are you doing the work? The way I explain it to my students, because I do mentorships too, is that if you have somebody who's in hospice about to die and you cast a healing spell on them, that would be baneful because you're extending their suffering. But if you have a friend who is in an abusive situation and you curse their ex to get arrested or get the hell out of there, that's a beneficial spell because you're helping your friend. Nothing is black and white in magic. It comes down to why you're doing it. Exactly. You need both yin and yang.
Mm-hmm.
Witches walk in the shadow. We're not white or black. We're not dark or light. We walk the shadow. That liminal line right down the middle. You have to have balance. And the reason you do something is what counts, not what you did.
Yeah, I agree. Shar, I thought of you immediately when when Granny said about casting a healing spell being baneful work. I think that would be a good one for you with your situation.
Oh, sure. You can message me either on Instagram or on Facebook, and I can give you some advice on how to handle it if you need advice.
Yeah, I think that would be great for her. Yeah. So let's plan a couple of those then. Let's do something on a money bowl and something on casting a baneful spell, or doing some baneful magic. I think everyone would really like to see that.
Okay.
Yeah, Patty, yeah, I agree.
I don't have band mom duties anymore, so now my Friday nights are free, uh, which kind of makes me sad. My baby's grown up.
Oh, same here, same here. I know how you feel. How you feel.
He
But
was my
thank
last one.
Yep. Mine's 17, so he's starting his senior year and then off to college, and I will just be a freaking
You're
wreck.
gonna cry all year.
Oh,
You are gonna
totally
cry
cry.
all year.
I totally will.
I did all last year. I cried. I'm
I'm
still
sure.
crying. My baby.
No, my babies. Oh, I want to thank you all so much for joining us today. Granny has put her email up here as well. So if you have any questions, she is happy to take your questions and answer any questions you might
Absolutely.
have.
My inbox is always open.
Yep. And then we will plan a money bowl, and we will plan a baneful magic working with Granny. I think that will be amazing.
Okay.
And
Well,
I don't know.
do y'all prefer a working or a workshop on appropriate use of baneful magic?
Both.
Both. Okay, a working would be I help you construct a baneful working. A workshop would be I explain to you the basics of baneful magic, when it is appropriate, and how to properly construct it for the situation where you don't go overboard and get into a witch war, because that's never fun.
So I'm seeing workshop and I'm seeing both. Workings can be fun. Can we do a part 1 and part 2?
We could, and then for part 1 we can do the workshop, and then part 2 will be whatever y'all vote on in the workshop that y'all want to do or learn how to do.
Okay, yeah, I think that would be awesome. I think we should plan to do that, part 1 and part
Lace
2.
wants to know when the recording will be available.
So it will be up this evening. So I would say probably in a couple of hours we'll have it up for you.
Okay, so does anybody else have any questions before we duck out?
Yeah, and in case you guys haven't seen, Granny just dropped a whole bunch of stuff at Witchsey, so go and check that out because you're going to get a chance to root around in her cupboard, which is kind of neat. So
I just packed a cupboard box and it weighs almost 3 pounds.
So yeah, definitely go to witchsey.com, Lace, and you'll find her shop in there and check out the new stuff she has because
Lace knows where my shop is.
All right, cool. Cool. So definitely go find her there and see what the cool new stuff she's got going on. So I want to thank you all again for being here with us today to build the Gris Gris and some ideas of stuff to come in the future. I'm super excited about it. So everybody have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday afternoon, and have a great Sunday. And we will, oh, wait a second. Gabrielle had a good question, Patty said.
Oh, let me scroll back and see. I missed that. Oh, small craft mirror to the back. You absolutely can add a craft mirror. Look, girl, I love my mirror magic. I have literal mirror wards all over my house for a reason. Mirrors are excellent for protection work. So you absolutely can. But I will recommend put it facing down or facing out, not at the herbs themselves.
Why is that?
Because you don't want to just like trap the energy of the herbs. If it's facing out, it's catching anything coming at you.
Gotcha. It's awesome. All right. Thank you, Gabrielle. I appreciate that question. That was a really good one. All right, everyone have up. Lace said,
that's Trish, one of the owners of Witchsey. She is
I see Leandra come through a lot at Witchsey. So thank you so much for your support. Yes, I forget. We do these so much that I forget to introduce myself. Trish, the CEO and co-founder of Witchsey. So thank you so much for.
He also has a shop.
I do. Two Sisters of the Harvest Moon. Probably see us hanging around. So check us out too. So the main witch.
Yes.
All right. Everyone have a wonderful day, and we will see you all very, very soon. Yes. Thank you so much.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.